as of right now, I have already been matched with parents. I'm so excited. I just got off Skype right now, and I met them, and we were able to ask questions. They asked me questions, and nothing too much out of the ordinary, but they are so sweet. And I still have 2 more questions that I need to ask the agency to ask them, because I was too uncomfortable to ask them face to face, and the agency, you know, encouraged me to do that they can, you know, and that's what they're there for, is they're there to be the middle person between me and the parents, and so that no one feels uncomfortable, which is great. It was so sweet because the parents right there and then asked me if I wanted to be their surrogate. And they're not supposed to, they're supposed to just ask me basic questions, all surrogate related and to my diet. And so I just thought it was so cute, because I think they asked the 3 times how, you know, to basically schedule the transfer right there. To they asked the agency lady, who was also on the phone call, to call the doctor and to schedule a medical examination for me already. So that was very flattering. I wanted to go over a couple of things that I was asked from the couple, and first it was mainly, of course, my diet and how much I exercise. And if you guys know us, we eat pretty really good, and we exercise, you know, about 4 to 5 times a week, going to the gym. So I told them that, and their request was to actually not go to the gym so much during my pregnancy. And I said, of course, that I will be very cautious of not putting too much strain on my body, and how I did the same thing with my son. They also, they had a couple of, about 4 things that they wanted me to include in my diet, and which I already do. They want me to start drinking whole milk, which is gonna be a little difficult, because I drink only 0% milk, and I give my son whole milk, and it's so thick compared to like 0%. So I'm gonna have to get used to that, but it's fine. I used to drink whole milk a couple years ago, and then I just went down to 2%, then 1%, and then now 0%. So it shouldn't take, that's not a huge deal. The other thing was blueberries, and that's also not a big deal, because I put those in our fruit smoothies. And then tofu. Tofu was the other one, and black sesame seeds. So I will be incorporating those into our diet. And it was awesome, because last night when I received the phone call from the agency about these parents who are very interested in me, they were so interested that they already sent the funds over to kind of put me on a hold. They really want to move forward and to have this process go very quickly. They already have an embryo ready to go, and they want the transfer to happen in February. So yeah, that's very quick. So the contracts are gonna be signed probably this week, and then the medical examination is going to happen this week, and oh wow, medications might even start next week, this coming week also. So I will definitely take you guys along with me with all of that. The other cool thing that happened last night, when my husband came home and I was telling him about everything, and this is how, one of the things I love about him with how supportive he is I told him about the preference of tofu being incorporated into our diet, and he just shrugged and said, we'll eat it together. And it's just so awesome to have him right there with me, and it's just not my surrogacy journey, that he's right there, and he's just so supportive with it, from the last transfer and just everything that I've gone through in this. He's just been my #1, as he always is. Okay, another update. I'm matched with intended parents. That I just got off the phone with the agency, and obviously the intended parents want to move forward with me, and so I talked to them a little bit about 2 things that I was curious about, and they already knew the answers to those questions. They didn't have to contact them, and so I am all in the clear. I am very happy to work with them. And so now they send me a match agreement that I sign, and it kind of you know, just kind of binds me to them a little bit, that I'm now off the database, that no other intended parent can snatch me up. And then the IVF clinic is going to call me and schedule a medical examination, And then what I appreciate is the intended parents are okay with outside monitoring, so I can go somewhere locally, so I don't have to make the hour-and-a-half drive weekly to go down there. But I do have to go down there for the embryo transfer, for the big thing to happen. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I got along really well with them. They're very, very sweet. I'm so excited. And one other thing I wanted to share, it ties in my faith again, and it was really cool. I just, like, as I sat down here to record this, it just kind of hit me. Over Christmas, I ordered a bunch of clothes for, I think it was the Black Friday off of the Target website, and it was like I basically got everything for like 65% off. And so when I received the package, I dumped it out and everything was correct, but there was newborn little girl leggings. And I just thought that was, you know, that was funny that they included that in there. And I kind of took it as a sign that you know, because this is when I was waiting, you know, for the last set of intended parents to decide if they want to move forward with another transfer or not. And so I found out that the embryo that they have ready for this set of intended parents is it's a girl. So I was like, wow, you know, like, I'm not a big sign person, but that was obvious. That was very obvious. So yeah, that's where I am now. And next week will be I will probably be posting a couple of more updates of what's going on. They want to move very fast, so everything has been yeah, it's on a rush right now, which I appreciate, because I've been waiting for 5 months now. So let's make this happen. Let's bring a baby to this world.